And we welcome you, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross along with Brendan Egan coming to you live from Willamette High School in Eugene, Oregon, which is not where the game was originally scheduled to be played, but smoke moved everybody out of Medford, and so here we are. We're pleased to bring you this game, the Lithia Superstore pregame show, which is powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And we're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and the Willamette School District, which is allowing us to use their stadium tonight, Willamette High School at least, as part of the Eugene School District. And, of course, our business sponsors. And our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. It'd be nice if you'd let them know that you appreciate their support. And you can also subscribe to Table Rock Sports. You just go to YouTube and search Table Rock Sports and then click on the red subscribe button. We'll be back with the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. We had a chance to talk to both coaches, and we actually had Nathan Chin recorded, but the wind took care of that, as it is a heavy wind up here tonight in Eugene. No smoke because of the heavy wind, but we're certainly getting blown all over the place tonight. So we'll kind of summarize for you what both coaches had to say about their team as they get ready for the first game of the season, where hope is still alive and optimism still reigns. Well, at least through tonight, anyway. When we come back, we'll have the Bills Glass Coaches Corner right here on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one, only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bills Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. And we'll probably get interrupted right here in the middle of our comments, but if you do, bear with us. We'll be right back. But we'll talk first of all about West Linn as the visiting team here tonight, even though we're probably closer to their hometown than ours, but pretty much a split tonight. But for West Linn, they come in rated number 2 to start off here in the preseason poll. And talking to Coach John Eagle, who's taking over here for this West Linn team. It was kind of interesting. He said he's not sure what a preseason ranking means. It probably the only one that matters is at the end of the year, but he's still has the number 2 team, but that's okay, he says, because they have expectations. With expectations comes responsibilities and the idea of trying to win. They've got a really good quarterback, even by Mr. Eagles' admission, which it was hard to get that out of him. But he's got a really good quarterback in the name of Sam Levitt, who has committed, supposedly, that's what his coach even said, is committed to Washington State University. So that's where he'll be going to play football. And he can sling it around and he can run it. And he's quite the threat. They also, the West Linn Lions, have a lot of good receivers. And Coach Eagle says they're really fast. Everybody on the team is really fast, even in the secondary. Although he did chuckle and say, I don't know what difference it makes. You can be fast and still be in the wrong place. So he wants them to be fast, but in the right spot so they can make the play. But they are a very quick team, and especially defensively. He says we'll find that they react to the ball really, really well. So the challenge for North Medford is out tonight as they get ready to take on number 2, West Linn. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about what the North Medford Black Tornado are expecting this year and how Coach Nathan Chin sees things going. We'll have that for you on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouthwatering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. And this is the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. We'll finish up with it here just in front of game time. And North Medford's got a big challenge on their hand, although they do have some good returning players on the front line. And, of course, they've got Pugliano, running back, and his brother A.J. Ty Pugliano and A.J. Pugliano, both back. And A.J. out there playing tight end as everybody hand slaps and gives their hugs all the way around. They're getting ready to do the coin flip here. It's kind of unusual. Usually they get the coin flip done way in advance of the ball game. But Coach Nathan Chin has hopes for this season. He's got a decent offensive line. Young in the secondary, he says. All new starters back there. So we'll see how that turns out for them playing against this experienced West Linn receiving corps. It might be something to keep an eye on tonight. Hopefully they don't let Sam Levitt get too loose out there throwing the football around. But Coach Chin said that was going to be one of the great challenges with Sam Levitt. is if you contain the run, he's a threat to pass it. Play back to pass, he's a threat to run it. He's a dual threat, which is why Washington State wants him so bad with that new air raid offense that they're trying to put in up there in Pullman. So, by the way, Ty Pugliano is also headed to Washington State, or so the story goes. We'll be back with the start of tonight's ball game right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
And we return to Willamette High School, where we're ready to get this one off. North Medford will be kicking off to the West Linn Lions, as West Linn wearing their white uniforms with the silver numbers. And we'll try to learn everybody's name as we go along. Well, the ball fell off the tee, so that won't work quite as well. Back deep for West Linn is Hemsley, and it actually won't be taken by Hemsley. It's going to be it's going to be a touchback, so it won't make any difference. Trying to get that was Hunter Haynes. Make sure we get that right. Actually, it was not Hunter Haynes at all. It was Noah Harsek. So it'll be 1st and 10. For West Linn at their own 20-yard line. Levitt will line them up, and we've got whistles already. Chin strap problem. There we go. Got the equipment fixed, and everybody's happy. So from the shotgun, as you can see, Levitt gets it. A little pass, screen pass, but right there. No, breaks away. Gets it across the 30, the 35, the 40. Gets away now down to the 50, down to the West Linn 40-yard line and inside the 40. Going to put him down at the 41-yard line. There's a run, but met right as he crosses the 40. They'll blow it dead. They're going to say he got out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. There's Levitt again, slinging it. He gets out. Gets sent out to his what's going to become his favorite receiver, number 15, and that'll be good for a first down for them from the 33-yard line down to the 23. So a gain of 10. On a reception was Mark Hamper. Give it off this time. And getting a couple of yards and not a whole lot more than that is Comey. Coffee Comey. He got about a yard out of it, and he's stacked up again. Getting there in a hurry was A.J. Pugliano. It's going to be 3rd and 11. They're going to actually lose a couple on that one. Levitt back to pass. He's going to take off running. He's got the first down. He's at the 20. He's at the 15 and down to the 13-yard line. Gain of 9. And that'll be another first down. We're not going to get much help on the old scoreboard tonight. We'll get the time, but that's about all we're going to get. So we'll try to keep track of everything else for you. 1st and 10, and we got flags. This looks like it's going to be offside on West Linn. So that'll make it 1st and 15. We'll back it up now and do it from the 17-yard line. Levitt looking to the left. He's got a man out there too far. He was looking that time for Hamper, but it's too far. By 8:57 to go here in the first period, and they'll line it up again. And whistles one more time before we start. That's going to be on North Medford. And give the 5 yards right back. Except it was 2nd down now. 2nd and 10. Way out to Levitt's left is Hamper Donnerberg. Way out there. Now they're going to take it to Comey. And Levitt's going to keep him himself. He's going to be knocked out of bounds inside the 5. He's going to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's going to be really close to a first down, I would think. In fact, the signal is first down. Donnerberg is way out now to the left all by himself. Going to give it off to Comey. Comey can't get in. He's down at the 1. Second and goal. Give it to Comey again. This time he's in. That should be a touchdown. It is. So a 2-yard run for Comey gets West Linn on the board. Now with 8:22 to go, they'll try to punch the extra point through. Down. And good. We'll take a quick timeout here as it's now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And West Linn 7, North Medford nothing. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
And we welcome you back to Willamette High School and the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 7-0 with 8:22 to go. West Linn on top. As they scored on their opening drive, North Medford will try to answer as they will start their first drive of the season. Coming up to take it, it's going to be nobody. It's messing around down there, and they're going to be dropped at the 13-yard line. Finally picking it up was Ty Pugliano. Pugliano was brought down in a hurry. Dropped about the 12-yard line. So with 8, if we can say it, 8:18, too many eights. 8:18 to go, first period. North Medford and their home black uniforms will start, and we got whistles again before we can ever snap it. Waiting to see what this is all about. It's another equipment issue. Robbie Castor. Back to pass. And firing it out there on the first pass and completing it. And there's a flag down, we hear. I'm trying to figure out how come. Caden Lacey at the hold. Back it up 10 yards, so that pass doesn't make any difference. Lacey now the starting quarterback for North Medford, taking over this year. That takes him clear back to the 6-yard line. Be 1st and 20 from there. $15 yards in penalties, if memory serves correct, just here in the first quarter. Here they're going to give it off, trying to get it in around the end, and not going to get much out of that. Being knocked out of bounds pretty quickly was Angulo. Alexander Angulo got out to the 10-yard line, picked up a gain of 3. Like a down pretty close to 13. Back to pass goes Lacey. Now he's going to take off, and before he can ever get started, he's brought down. As getting there to bring him down was Gus Donneberg. That'll bring up 3rd down. I don't think he even gained a yard out of that. So we'll just leave it at, oh, you know, take that back. Got 3 yards out of it. That still leaves it. Well, don't take it. I was right the first time. Got nothing out of it. Here's a pass, incomplete. That brings up 4th, so West Linn is going to get the football back pretty quickly on a 3 and out. Going back You have to pardon us. We're working on names for the first time. Is Hamper. When you start a new season, you have to learn everybody's name. There's the snap. They get the punt away. Hamper drifting back. He's going to let it bounce. Well, it's got to take a good Medford bounce. He picks it up at the 39-yard line. Gets it out to the 40, out to the 50. He finds room down the right sideline. Here he comes. He's across the 40. He's across the 30. He's only got the punter to beat. He's down to 20. He gets a block. He's going to be in the end zone. A 61-yard punt return. As Hamper just weaved his way down the field that time. A couple of missed tackles, but basically he just outran the field. 6:07 to go. 13-0. And here's West Linn again to try and put on another point. Kicking is Urich. Gage Urich is the kicker. And he's good with that one. So, with a little over 6 minutes to go, the John L. Scott scoreboard now reads West Linn 14, North Medford nothing, as you listen to Table Rock Sports.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And we're back at Willamette High School. Wiley Weehu is back there now, along with Angulo. We'll get that name before the season is over, but Wiley Woo-You, that's going to be a short hop, but Angulo's going to pick it up, and he's going to be met right there. I think they'll give him progress out of generosity to the 20-yard line, and they do. But he didn't have anywhere to go. John L. Scott scoreboard telling the story already with 6 minutes to go here in the first, and West Linn up by 2 touchdowns. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene, where we are tonight to get out of the smoke. And again, we have whistles, players in and out. This is interesting. Well, now Lacey will hand it off. And getting right back to the line of scrimmage is Wiley Huya. No gain. I got the first name down, Kilohana, but I'm trying to. We'll be all right. The spelling doesn't look right to me. So the way to say it, that's incomplete. Having it on his hands for just a moment was Nolan Kelly. But like, kind of falls down, falls for the second incompletion. Ty Pugliano comes back in. Lacey. Back to pass again. He throws. Incomplete, yeah. They're looking for AJ. AJ couldn't pull that one in. West Linn had a couple of defenders there. 3rd and 10, or make it 4th and 10. Punting is Knobloch Scott, JT Knobloch Scott, into punt. This will be the second punt of the night. Last one returned for a touchdown. I got to get on it again. Here comes Hamper one more time. He's out to the 30. He's out to the 3. He's got a block. He's out to midfield. He's got all kinds of blockers in front of him. He's down to the 30-yard line. He escapes out to the 20, and he's going to take it in. No, they're going to bring him down at the 2-yard line. Looked like he ran out of gas. Just ran out of steam on that one. But they're down to the 2-yard line with 4:54 to go. West Linn looking to punch it in again for a 3-touchdown lead. Levitt. Under center, or not under center, all the bad snap. Comey's going to pick it up. He's giving ground. He's back at the 15, brought down at the 17-yard line. They're going to make it the 16-yard line. That's a loss of 14. He's going to exercise our brain tonight when it comes to doing stats, I'll tell you that. I have to keep a running tabulation on him. And we've got timeout. West Linn. So we'll just keep it right here because never know whether that's a long timeout for a minute or for only 30 seconds, but it will give us the chance to tell you that we would like to say thanks to our sponsors for powering our live high school athletic streams. It includes our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, we would like to say thank you to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. Well, West Linn, with that bad snap, really put themselves in a bad position. They got 2nd and goal. Here's Levitt back to pass. Incomplete. That pass was broken up at the last moment by Kelly. So other than the first pass, had another penalty. Are they going to take the penalty and scratch the play? No, they're going to decline that. Yeah. Illegal receiver downfield. 3rd down, because they're going to decline that penalty. 3rd and goal. You'd think they would decline that penalty. Here's Levitt back to pass again. Now he's going to take off, but he's not going to get anywhere. He dropped right at the line of scrimmage. In fact, maybe even back one. But back at the 17, he loses one. That brings up fourth hand. And the Black Tornado will force them to try a field goal. They're setting it up on the 24. That was about a 34-yard shot. Up. And good. So that makes it 17-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, where they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene, as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
3:29 to go on the first quarter, and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it reads West Linn 17, North Medford nothing. The Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And I told you it was windy. The football keeps falling off the tee if they don't hold it tonight. Rick, will be ready to kick this off after kicking the 34-yard field goal. This will be taken at the 20. Angulo runs into a player, looking for space out to the 25, and they'll say he's out to the 27-yard line. So with 3:24 to go and a 17-point deficit, the Black Tornado will be looking to get something started, and we have a injured West Linn player. Well, I thought maybe he was getting up there for a second, but maybe not so much. You want to make sure that a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu awaits you. It is the gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. And they're still attending to the player that's down. We'll take a break right here on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
We're back here with the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. Have the glasses on the injured player down there. Looks like they're working on a cramp. Rubbing that calf pretty hard. So I would assume that about any moment now they would have the player up and moving here, but continues to He on the ground. There we go. Now getting up. At least able to get off the field is Daniel Hodge. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365, fueling your adventure to see 21 pilots in Portland. Download the Peaks Reward app to earn free fountain drinks and coffee. So, here we go. We're ready to play now. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Black Tornado. And Ty Pugliano is met in the backfield. He'll be dropped back down at the 23-yard line. A loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Lacey dropped. Looking for Ty Pugliano. Lacey bringing him up. 3rd down now. Lacey back to pass. Got it. Right near the 1st down marker. Really close. They're going to say short a yard. Gain of 14 on that play. That brings up 4th and 1. And Lacey is in at QB. Which would seem to indicate that they're going to go for this one. 2 minutes in the first period. Lacey hands it off. Pugliano didn't get there. North Medford singling 1st down, but no. The way the official's marking it, it's going to be short. He's going to be right at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to call a timeout. But I can see from here, from our angle, that he's short. We'll get the camera to zoom in on that. Yeah, he's short by maybe, what, a yard? Yep, not even that though. He was short by maybe a half a yard, but that was unfortunately essentially no gain. So with just under 2 minutes to go, here comes Westland again, trying to put more points on the board. And that little pass from Levitt. Out to Hamper. And do it again. He's out to the 30. He is time he'll have the 1st down. He needed got to catch up on our bookwork here real quick. Oh, we're falling a little behind on our Bookwork trying to keep up with the game. And now got it now offsides on North Medford, so that'll make it 1st and 5. And we're at the 19-yard line. Levitt out there to get dropped it. Pretty sure that was Hamper trying to get the number. It was not Hamper. Hamper would be, it was Donnenberg who dropped that one. Now they'll come the other way. Nope, Levitt's going to pull it down. And Levitt's got the 15. Is he going to get it? Yep, he'll sneak out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down. As he goes from the 19 down to the 11-yard line. So a scamper of 8 for Levitt. And another first down for the Lions. Levitt. Nope. They tried to go inside and they faked it. They got it in. End zone. Touchdown. West Linn. Hamper. They faked it off to Coffee. And threw a short pass to Hamper. And the TD. And the extra point is good. The John L. Scott scoreboard now reads West Linn 24, North Medford nothing. As you're listening to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Back on Willamette High School, finishing off the first quarter, 24-0 lead for West Linn on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and getting it out to the 27-yard line, where North Medford will start after that return. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. So from the 27-yard line, the Black Tornado take off. They have just about 30 seconds left to go here in this first quarter and find themselves down by 3.5 touchdowns. Is there such a thing as a half? Anyway, 3 touchdowns and a field goal is what they need to get the tie. Lacey is going to hand it off. And Pugliano has nowhere to go. And we got I don't see any flag. Somebody was talking like there was a flag, but there's no flag. Just a loss of 1. Oh, yeah, no flag. Just a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Well, Coach Eagle was right about one thing, man. West Linn is fast on defense. Don't know how that's going to stack up throughout the rest of the season, but they are fast on defense. And the end of the quarter. So we've made it to the end of one. And at the end of one, the John L. Scott scoreboard shows West Linn 24, North Medford nothing. As you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to Willamette High School, where we're playing this home game for North Medford, which originally scheduled to be at Spiegelberg, but smoke chased everybody up here to Eugene. And so here we are. North Medford and West Linn going at it here at Willamette University in Eugene on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Here's Lacey, and that's going to be intercepted, and it's going to be returned for a touchdown. A 30-yard interception return. Well, that brings Urich back out on the field. And the extra point is good. We played 9 seconds of the second quarter. And West Linn is on the board, now leading it 31-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. And this kickoff is clear into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback for the Black Tornado, trailing 31-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. I'm giving that interception return to Jerry Lawrence for West Linn. I think that's who it was that picked that off all by himself out there. Let me see. Maybe I should put the glasses on and see if we got that right. It might be a 9. Yeah, it probably was a number 9, but we'll fix that. And there's a pass, and it's complete, but it's not going to get anywhere. There's a flag. That's yeah, it's against North Medford. 5 yards, an eligible receiver downfield. So, back it up. We'll do 1st and 15 and take away the completion to Cesario. Cesario out here again, closest to us on the right. There's Lacey trying to get it to him one more time, and he's hit right at the. Well, they're going to give him to the 20-yard line, which will be a 5-yard gain. Second and 10. Black Tornado trying to get something positive going here. Lacey will hand this off. Getting out to the 25-yard line. They may even give him the 26. A gain of 6 that time. Lacey back to pass. It's incomplete. That was to Pugliano, but nothing doing that time. Fourth. And about 5 yards to go. So they'll punt this one away. Non-block Scott. Almost over his head, but he gets it off, barely. They're going to get away from that one, and it'll eventually take a bit of a North Medford bounce, and will be stopped at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions there with 9:57 to go. Second period. And they lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard 31-0. I have Levitt unofficially with 56, 63, 74 yards here in the first half passing. One of those is a touchdown. Now Levitt's on the move. He's going to fire all the way downfield. He's got a person out there, but it's incomplete. He didn't have a chance of really getting a good throw out on that one, as he was under quite a bit of pressure. Getting down there for that. If we can get a hold of his number. Getting down there for that one was a number we don't have, number 87. And now they're going to give it out and going to get it across the 50-yard line to the North Medford 47 for a gain of 5. They're going to give off one more time, and that'll be a first down at the 40-yard line. That's Earl Engel that's in at running back right now. And Engel pushing the pile and pushing the pile. He's close to another first down. Down to the 31-yard line. Gain of 9. So Engel right now at the running back position getting it done for the Lions. They're going to give it to him again. He has the first down and a little more as he goes from the 31 down to the North Medford 27. So another gain of 4 for Engel. $8:25 left in the second period. Right now, they're just content to run Earl Engel. Let him do it. Look back and they're changing their mind about the play. Engel, but he's going to get it again. And this time he moves the pile from the 27 clear down to the 17-yard line. Is he going to get another first down out of that? Are they going to leave him short by a yard? Oh, first down. Gain of 10. This time it's Coffee who runs it. Coffee Kume. Hey, he'll get about a yard out of that. Now Levitt is in the backfield by himself. Motion. Give it to, he'll fake it to Kume. And then launch it downfield, incomplete. Oop. Make that my mistake. I was looking through the glasses and they say it's a touchdown to Hamper. And the extra point is good. So, then now the John L. Scott scoreboard reads West Linn 38, North Medford nothing on that touchdown pass, as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
West Linn ready to kick it off again on the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Except the ball one more time is blowing off the tee. On TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 38-0. That's going to be a touchback. So with 7:06 to go. Second period. North Medford's got to get something going here. Table Rock Sports thanks our regional sponsors, which include Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. They're all great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. From the 20-yard line. Going to turn, hand it off, find a little space, out across the 25, and very near a first down goes, I believe, Ty Pugliano. Indeed. Gets that out to the 31, so that'd actually be an 11-yard gain. Hand it to him again. He's out to the 35. Can he get a block? Nope. But he'll make some room on his own anyway and dive and get to the 41. And they're going to say that's enough for a first down. Another 10-yard gain that time by Ty Pugliano. Lacey will hand it off again, right straight up the middle. And a gain of 3 on that one. Second and 7. As we approach 5.5 to go, second period. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, West Linn has dominated this one. I think they're probably the number 2 team in the state for a reason. What do you think? Here's Lacey, back to pass. Complete. They're only going to give him 2 yards on it. Third and 5. A.J. Pugliano comes back in. So let's see what North Medford has in mind. Have third and about 5. Fires it over the middle. He's got a completion too. There's out to the 40-yard line. Now they'll give him to the 40-yard line on that time, and on that completion was Kellen Tome. Now we got to do some math here before they ruin everything. Here, 10. What's on one? About a 21-yard gain that time, I think. I was never an accountant like my father because of my math skills. Give it to AJ, or give it to Ty Pugliano. Pugliano's brought down for a 2-yard loss. Lacey back to pass. It's complete, but not for much. Grabbing that time was Cesario. They got a gain of 4. Third and 6. But it's the best drive that North Medford has had so far tonight. Let's see if they can convert. 2:35 to go in the half. Lacey back to pass. He's going to pull it down. He's going to run. I don't think he got there. Oh, fourth down. Yeah, comes up short. Fourth and 2. And a timeout, I believe, is being called by North Medford. Indeed it is. We'll take a quick timeout here also as you're listening to Table Rock Sports.net.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Willamette High School, home of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 4th and 2. The Black Tornado will hand it off, no good. They'll turn it over on downs. Pugliano lost probably about 3 on that one. And I stopped the clock. 4.
So it was their DM, just, yeah.
Lots of conversation going on.
137? Correct, that's what he said.
They want us to head back to 137.
137 on the clock, please. Yeah, I guess so,
137. They're not going to get to 137.
Did they ask for that? Arrested? Yeah, they're waiting. Yeah, I guess they're waiting on that. Sorry, it's coming. 137 on
There we go.
Okay. Got it. I don't know why they did that. What happens if we get...
Here's Levitt firing over the middle. Got a man there, and they're going to go from the 35-yard line down to the 49 of North Medford. A quick gain of 16. Here's Levitt back to pass again. This time he's going to take off, and we got whistle stopping this play. They stop it, you would imagine it's against West Linn. There's no reason to stop it. It's against the defense. Yep. Nope. Illegal substitution, it looks like, on North Medford. Move at 5. 1st and 5 now. That doesn't help. And they're waiting for something else now.
1:15 on the clock, please. What are they doing? It's supposed to be a running clock right now.
All right, here we go. Here's Levitt. He'll fire it over the middle. He's going to be short on the first down, though. Only got a gain of about 3 out of that. Second and about 2. Levitt back to pass again. He's going to have to take off. He gets away. He's not going to pass it. He's going to take it to the 40, to the 30, to the 25. Skips around one man, down to the 20. Dodges his way down to the 15-yard line. And that'll bring up a timeout. We got to do our bookwork in the dark here. My goodness sakes. They put that down at the 15, so that would be roughly a 32-yard gain right there for Levitt as he took off, flying down the field when it looked like maybe he was going to throw that thing. Today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and Dave Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events.
32 seconds, please. 3-2.
What you're hearing is the officials are communicating with the sideline. The sideline is communicating with the press box as to how much time there is on the clock. 32 seconds. If you hear us getting involved in that, that's what that is. We're kind of right in the middle of everything. Levitt back to pass. He's going to get buried. He's going to get buried. That'll be a loss of 5. And now West Linn wants a timeout with 23 seconds to go. Well, you know what that does is that gives me the opportunity to let you know that Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming up, and they invite you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues for the fall activities that are coming up. Visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. They will be sponsoring our halftime report. We'll go over stats and how we got here, and if we have time, we'll take a look at other games that are going on in the conference. A little bit different shaped conference this year. Levitt rolling out to his right, firing downfield. Got a person out there, and they've also got a first down as they go from the 20-yard line down to about the 12-yard line. And that one's in bounds, so they say run it, and now we've got timeout. I think the running clock is at 45. 45. Little mayhem here. Levitt having a little trouble getting everybody lined up. From the 7-yard line, and they're incomplete. They'll set it up again. Actually, they're at the 8-yard line. With 6 seconds to go. Levitt rolling out to his left. Now he's going to go back to the other direction. He's got space. He fires into the end zone. Touchdown. Lions.
Touchdown, West Linn. That brings us to the end of the half.
And that will get us to the end of the half as number 87, who, not sure who that is, hauls in that 8-yard touchdown pass. We'll give West Linn time to put on an extra point. And they do, and it's good. And we've made it to halftime. At the half, right now it's all West Linn. As at halftime, the West Linn Lions lead this one over the North Medford Black Tornado 45-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming up right after this.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player,
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
but you only get to be one.
know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Today's halftime report is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Recreation Guide is out, and did you know it's full of classes and activities for our friends 55 and older? Well, visit playmedford.com, or you can call 774-2400, 774-2400 to learn more. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. And the John L. Scott scoreboard pretty much tells the story. Been all West Linn. It's 45-0 at halftime. Playing like the number 2 team that they are. Scoring went like this. West Linn scored 4 times in the first period. They scored on a 2-yard run by, we'll get them all here sooner or later. Hang in there with us. McDonald, as he put that in from 2 yards. The PAT by Urich was good, and it was 7-0. Then they had a 61-yard punt return by Hamper, who's been a thorn in the flesh. But Hamper had a 61-yard punt return, and it was all of a sudden 14-0 following the successful PAT. Utah came back out with 3:29 to go in the first period and hit a 34-yard field goal. It was 17-0. And then Levitt and Hamper connected on an 11-yard pass. The extra point was good, 24-0. We're just ending the first quarter at that point. 9 seconds into the second quarter. I think I had it wrong. I thought it was Lawrence, but it may have been Bo Dixon that picked it off and returned it 30 yards, the interception. The extra point was good. It was now 31-0. And then with 7:06 to go, here comes Levitt to Hamper again, a 17-yard pass. The extra point was good, 38-0 at that point. And we haven't even put on the one here they scored at the end of the half to make it 45-0. And that was again a Levitt pass. We had so much confusion, I'm not even sure. Other than the touchdown was scored, I'm not sure what happened on that play even. But had a lot of some clock issues. I think they're going to get the clock issues resolved here at halftime. We are at the half. It's the John L. Scott scoreboard reading West Linn 45, North Medford nothing. At halftime, we'll be back with some individual stats right after this as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
You know, it's interesting. The lighting isn't that good here.
Where do you find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Getting ourselves organized here, I'll tell you what. Feels like the first game of the season. And only that. Life is even worse. We didn't even get the regular scoreboard operator. The PA guy was on his way up here, had car trouble. He's not here, and so. What's that? Oh, so here we are talking again. Let's look at some individual stats. They maybe not the most exciting for North Medford, but they are what they are. That is, Alexander Angulo has 3 yards rushing. Caden Lacey has 4 yards rushing. And Ty Pugliano has 19, at least unofficially. That's the way things go. And Caden Lacey has 45 yards in the passing department, and he's thrown 1 interception that unfortunately turned into the famous pick 6. And West Linn took advantage of that. Meanwhile, West Linn hasn't been doing a whole lot on the ground, as they started off with Kofi Kome, and he ended up with about 22 yards by the time we got through the half. Sam Levitt has 21 yards rushing. He's held things together a couple of times when they thought they had him, and all of a sudden he was out for 10 yards, but he's got 21 yards rushing. And Earl Engel has 61 yards rushing, as he really ate up a lot of clock there in the second half. Levitt has 118 yards passing unofficially, 3 touchdowns for that amount. So, see if I've given him enough touchdowns. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So he's got 3 touchdowns on the night. And Hamper has been really his favorite target. I'll tell you, he and Hamper have really done a number out here tonight so far. When we come back, we'll continue with more of the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. It's being brought to you by PlayMedford.com, where you can learn about Discovery Preschool for 3-year-olds and day camps for older kids. Registration for fall is happening now. Sign up at PlayMedford.com, or you can call the Santos Center at 774-2400 to get started. That's 774-2400 to get started. When we return, we'll take a look at what else is going on around the conference and on around the state as we kick off high school football in Oregon this weekend. On this Friday night, we'll have all that for you on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for 1 line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just 1. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get 1 line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. And at halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard, West Linn leads this one 45-0 over North Medford. Other action going on, as you know, the conference has expanded a little bit, at least for football. I understand it's not too much for the other sports, but at least for football, it's expanded. So let's take a look at this. Besides North Medford playing West Linn tonight, McNary is at Lake Ridge. McNary supposedly is supposed to be a decent club this year. So we'll see how that turns out. They're going to be, obviously, in the conference, so we'll see. Roseburg is at Mountainside. Grants Pass is playing Shasta. South Medford is in Beaverton. And, of course, we told you, Glencoe and Sheldon are going at it. Sheldon, of course, favored to win the conference title again. Right now they are looking at North Medford, kind of the preseason pick here. If they look at it, is they're thinking that maybe North Medford will end up about third, but we'll see how that goes. North Salem, which plays in the conference, they played last night, 35-3 winner over Roosevelt. Let's see if we can pick up anybody else that played last night. I don't think that's about the only one. South Eugene is not playing in the conference this year, so at least for football they're not playing in the conference. They are in other sports. So that's about all I see. I don't see anybody. I don't see West Salem and some of those teams out there playing yet. Make sure they don't play tomorrow. Lots of games got moved around. Yep, South Salem is up at Liberty High School in Washington tomorrow. That will be at 1 o'clock. And the rest of the Southern Oregon area tonight. In 5A, in the a lot of non-league action, as let's see if we can catch up here. Springfield is hosting Ridgeview. Crater is at North Bend. Wilsonville and Thurston are going at it. Wilsonville, always a good ball club, but so is Thurston. Actually, Thurston is favored in the 5A. They're kind of the preseason pick right now to walk off with the title. Hidden Valley is going to take on North Eugene. Ashland is at Eagle Point. Ashland playing 4A ball this year. That's kind of, I guess, noteworthy there. In the 4A, Mazama is at Estacada, and Woodburn playing Klamath Union tonight. And in 3A action, they're getting started over there in the special district number 3 as St. Mary's takes on Sutherland. Cascade Christian is hosting Douglas Coquille as at Brookings Harbor and Phoenix at South Umpqua. So they're getting off to a roaring start in that conference and expected to be maybe a pretty tough conference to get around and actually win. So that's kind of what's going on in Southern Oregon as far as football goes. And we'll let you know that for the Black Tornado fans, the North Medford Black Tornado boys soccer is in action at home tomorrow afternoon. They'll be taking on Ashland. And you will hear that right here on TableRockSports.net. We're at halftime. At halftime, West Linn leads this one 45-0 over the North Medford Black Tornado. It is the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Today's halftime report has been brought to you by PlayMedford.com, where you can learn about Discovery Preschool for 5-year-olds and day camps for older kids. Register for fall is happening right now, and you can sign up at PlayMedford.com, or you can call the Santos Center at 774-2400, 774-2400 to get started. We're just finishing up halftime, and I think we have the 3-minute warm-up to go through. 45-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, as West Linn has dominated this one from the very beginning. They scored on the first drive to open up the ball game, and they scored on the last drive as they closed out the second half with a touchdown. So they bookend the halves with touchdowns and lead this one 45-0. Oh, they're going to switch lights on me. So, too much light. So that's the way it's kind of stacked up, and probably not unexpectedly, as West Linn is rated number 2 in the state right now, and so it's pretty hard to say that North Medford had too much of a chance coming in here, but they're hoping, obviously, to turn things around and get at it here in half number 2. You always look for positives, and I'm sure that Coach Chen will be looking for those positives for North Medford as we begin the second half. I would think, if I were to talk to Coach Chen, though, you got to be pretty happy that even though you're down the score, that you have at least held Levitt a little bit in check, and he's not been able to maybe run all over you quite as much as you think that he would, but he's a load out there to keep track of. I can tell you that right now. So North Medford will take the second half kickoff, see what they can do with it, and we'll have that for you when we return right here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
And we return to Willamette High School. Almost said North Medford High School, but that's not quite true. We're at Willamette High School, chased up here to Eugene by Smoke. As we begin the third period, 45-0 lead for West Linn over the Black Tornado as we begin period number 3, which brings up the information you're going to want to know that we will be playing with a running clock. So things will go pretty quickly from here on out. The only thing they will stop the clock for, our understanding is, that's a timeout, or unless the officials otherwise designate. So otherwise, the clock will just go, go, go. West Linn will be kicking it off. Urick will be sending it deep as soon as they give him the football. The wind is really blowing. We can tell this just by the official shirts. They're wind whistling around down there pretty good. All right, we're ready to do it. And that's going to be another touchback. So it'll be first and 10 from the 20-yard line for the North Medford Black Tornado. Watching my cameraman. We've given him a difficult assignment tonight. So first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Go the Medford Black Tornado. Lacey will hand this one off. It's Pugliano. Pugliano gets, no, he doesn't get to the 20-yard line. Thought maybe he'd gotten to the 20. Looks like you're going to back him up a couple. Second and 12 now for the North Medford Black Tornado. They take a loss of 2 on that one. Give it to Pugliano again. There's a flag as he got a gain of 5. As he went from the 17 out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 8, but it's not going to make any difference. Cheerleaders right below us. That'll back the Black Tornado up. Looks like 10 yards. Yep. Put it back at the 12-yard line. Even further than that, put it back at the 8-yard line. Second and 20. Lacey gets out of this one, looking for somebody to pass to, and he gets it off. It's incomplete. Third and 20. Now, North Medford has a long ways to go after that scramble by Lacey. At least he got the pass off and avoided a sack, which was coming quickly. So that was good. Lacey back to pass, fires it out into the flat, and dropped immediately. Is going to be Cesario. Give him a gain of 5 and at 4th and 15. Black Tornado will try to kick it out of there. We're down to 8:20 to go. Almost too many men on the field to get off before the snap, so that's okay. There's a high snap. Get it off. She's back. My goodness. They're going to let this one go, and it's going to roll down to the 30-yard line. So that's a 72-yard punt. Well, that helps your cause. And West Linn at least won't be starting with good field position. We'll say this, man, the punting game is good tonight. Knobloch Scott knocking it out of the park. That's a 72-yarder. Helping the Black Tornado cause a little bit. Levitt back in, though, at quarterback. And there's a pass, and they're going to get it away. It's down to the 30, down to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, 70-yard touchdown, West Linn. Trying to get a hold of who that was. Number 81, Wyatt Smiley. The extra point. Good. So, I need to change my scoreboard here and make it 52-0. As we'll take a timeout here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see it's West Linn 52, North Medford nothing. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. And again, it didn't go all the way into the end zone. And North Medford thought it did, picked it up, and finally going to be dropped just outside the 15-yard line at the 16. Angulo realizing what had happened as I think that the other receiver thought it was going to go back and bounce into the end zone. It didn't. It came back the other direction on them. And Angulo picked it up and brought it out to the 16-yard line, where North Medford will start with 5:26 to go in the third period. Well, you looked at... I can get my tongue to work here. I was going to try and do two things at the same time. How about if I do one? We'll just get the play here for the moment. Lacey, back to pass. Fires it out there into the flat. That's going to fall incomplete. What I was going to say, before my tongue got me all messed up, was last year we looked at West Linn in game number 1, and they were rated number 2, and we looked and wondered who would defeat them on the way to trying to win a state title. Well, they didn't get to the state title game. They did get defeated. So I don't want to put them in the state championship game yet, but you know what? They look like they're going to be real contenders one more time. Here we're going to fake it off. Nope, give it off to Pugliano. And Pugliano's going to find some space. And there's going to be a face mask on top of it and another penalty. All kinds of penalties. So we'll hold the phone here as that play goes from the 16-yard line out to the 35. It's a gain of 19 and even more by the time they tack on the penalty. Take it down to the 50-yard line. And they'll crank that clock down to 4:10. Lacey trying to get everybody the right way. Finally they are. Another man in motion. Give it off again to Pugliano. Pugliano's got space. He goes from the 50 down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 8. Second and 2. One more time from Pugliano. He's not going to get much. Maybe the first down, though. He's got the 40. Yep, they're going to say that's a first down. 2 yards is enough to keep the drive alive. And the Black Tornado driving towards the end zone here in period number 3. Pugliano one more time. And he's going to be down at the 30-yard line. They're going to say that gain of 10 is enough for another first down. And now the Black Tornado have it going. They're driving towards the end zone. Lacey back to pass. Fires out to the left. Looking deep. No. He is looking that time for Nolan Kelly. But it falls incomplete.
Pass intended for Nolan Kelly. Falls incomplete. What you got?
Second and make it, second and 10. Again, Pugliano gets away, but then not from the second group, as they'll drop him for a 5-yard loss. Been busy here in this third period. Taking their time as North Medford calling these plays right now. Lacey back to pass. He's going to take off. He's got a lot of green in front of him. He gets it to the, nope, he passes it downfield. And there's a touchdown. Black Tornado grabbing that one. Isaiah Chavez. And the Black Tornado are on the board with that 30-yard pass. Not Block Scott on to try the extra point. It's down and good. It doesn't look like non-Block Scott. It looks like a number 9 to me. Nope, non-Block Scott. So the extra point is good. And we'll take a quick timeout here as we've gotten to the end of period number 3 in this ball game. And it's now 52-7 West Linn on top of North Medford on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Back here at the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. The Johnny L. Scott scoreboard reads West Linn 52, North Medford 7 as we begin quarter number 4. And here's the kickoff. Back in the end zone. Going to bring, nope, touchback. In high school, you can't bring it out of the end zone. So I'll take care of that. And the Lions will start at their own 20-yard line. Let's see if they bring Levitt out here for the final quarter. I would imagine they would put him on the bench. But let's see what we got going. Yeah, they've Levitt's not starting this one. There's a pass out to the left side and wrapped up quickly. Nick Sachs. Or Sakis is at quarterback. Got a 3-yard gain out of that pass.
Pass going up by number 1, Ty Carpenter.
That one falls incomplete. There's an incomplete pass. So fourth, and right around 6 yards to go. West Linn will. Oh, now we have a timeout. West Linn wants to talk it over. 9:14 to go. And we're here in the fourth period. We'll be back right after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So the Black Tornado take over. They're at their, or maybe at West Linn takes over. They're at the 40-yard line. And they ran by number 1. So they say Sam Carpenter on the run. There's Carpenter again. Make it Johnson on the run. Got a gain of about 4. Somebody's shooting off fireworks or something down below us. I got to give it off again. Not going to get there on 3rd and 1. Now it's 3rd and 2. They're going to make it 4th and 1. Get a gain of 1 out of it. Give it to Johnson again. Johnson's got the first down this time. Takes him from the 31-yard line all the way down to the 28, a gain of 3. And that's enough for a first down. We're at 6.5 to go in the ball game. West Linn taking their time now. They're in no great hurry. Waiting to the last second practically. Getting it off to Johnson again, but he's going to be wrapped up behind the 30-yard line. That's a loss of 5. So 2nd and 15. And again, they'll wait and wait as long as they can. There's no hurry to snap the ball. Now they do. Turn and give it off to Johnson. He's around the end. He's not going to get much out of that. Maybe to the 30-yard line. And a gain of 3. He didn't get much out of that at all. 3rd and 12. Sakas in a quarterback to finish this out. Considering Levitt will be leaving next year, you'd assume Sakas will inherit the starting position. A little pass. I'm going to say that one falls incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th. Let's see what they do about this. They're at the 30-yard line. They have a 4th and 12. That's a long field goal coming up. This is almost 52 yards. It's up and no good. Comes up way short, as I suppose maybe was somewhat predictable. So score remains 52-7, and does stop the clock for just a brief moment with the change of the ball, but we're rolling again. Hey, well, you need to know that tickets are on sale now for the Medford Sports Hall of Fame induction banquet. That'll take place October 22nd at the Rogue Valley Country Club. Social hour begins at 5. Dinner and awards begin shortly after that. Go to the MedfordParksFoundation.org and click on the events tab to get your ticket. And this off again. This is Pugliano. Will take it from the 20 out to very close to the 25-yard line, so a gain of 5. And one more time, give it to Pugliano. Dropped after a 1-yard gain. Third and 4. A lot of time being taken by North Medford at this point. A minute 45 to go in the ball game. A couple more plays probably for North Medford if things go well. There's Lacey, back to pass. Fires down the middle, got it to AJ. AJ's down to the 50-yard line. But we got to hold on. It's actually the 49. Be a 19-yard gain. It looks like there's a flag somewhere. There's a flag. Here comes the call. Face mask. Yep, so that play will stand. And they're going to add 15 more yards onto that. That'll take it down to the 34-yard line. Give it to Pugliano, who will bulldoze his way ahead. Give him 2. This is Angulo. Hey, he'll move ahead for gain of 3. And that's a game. So, we'll invite you now to stay tuned for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. That comes your way next. It's visit travelmedford.org and then search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We're at the end of the game. At the end of the game on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it shows that it's West Linn 52, North Medford 7. Back with the postgame right after this on TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Where do you find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. And this is the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Let's take a look at the scoring. The scoring basically was just all West Linn until the very end. The Lions dominated this one as they scored on the opening drive and took a 7-0 lead on a 2-yard run. I'll pull my roster over here. I don't remember everybody's name. By McDonald. And they were out with a 7-0 lead. A couple of minutes later, Hamper, who ended up just being a thorn in the flesh then the proverbial thorn in the flesh anyway, to North Medford, scored on a 61-yard punt return, and it was 14-0. And just about 3 minutes later, Caden. Nope, let's get that right. That's not right. I'll get it right here. Gage Urich came in and booted a 34-yard field goal through. It was 17-0. And just before the first quarter came to an end, Sam Levitt found Hamper one more time, 11 yards. This time the extra point was good. It was 24-0 after the first period. Second period started. 9 seconds in, West Linn intercepts a pass, returns it 30 yards for a touchdown, 31-0. Just about 4 minutes later, they score again when Levitt hooks up with Hamper one more time on a 17-yard pass. It's 38-0. And then, just as the half came to an end, Levitt hooked up with Nick Sakis, and the PAT was good. I don't know who he hooked up with exactly. Levitt threw an 8-yard pass. I'm not sure who they got that to. But anyway, the PAT was good, 45-0 at halftime. Then we played with a running clock, which always kind of slows down the scoring considerably. West Linn scored again with 6:16 to go in the third period. And it was Levitt finding Smiley, this time on a 70-yard pass. And it was 52-0. And just before the third period came to a close, North Medford put one on, as with a 30-yard pass. Lacey hooked up with Isaiah Chavez, and it was 52-7 at the end of the game. There was no scoring in the fourth quarter. Some real quick individual stats when we return. And we'll try to add up at least the North Medford stats and see how that works out for us. And we'll do that when we come back on this Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Let's look at some individual stats here for North Medford rushing. They were led by Ty Pugliano. He had 59 yards. Angulo had 6, and Lacey added 4. Lacey also from the passing department had 99 yards passing. He had 1 touchdown and 1 interception with those 99 yards. Meanwhile, for West Linn, they had nobody but Johnson ran it in the second half, so their stats are what they are. Let's see if we can add them up. 8 here, 6. Johnson ended up with 6 yards simply because he had a big loss in there. They were led was by Earl Engel had 61 yards to lead the Lions in rushing. Meanwhile, Levitt didn't play much in the second half. He got a 70-yard pass off, and that leaves him with 188 yards, but he also has, by my count, 4 touchdowns tonight and no interceptions. So Sam Levitt headed on his way to Washington State, proving his worth. As far as the Cougars are concerned tonight, they got to be kind of happy with that. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Willamette High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production, as far as North Medford sports go, is tomorrow. It'll be on the air right around the 1 o'clock hour, taking on soccer, as Ashland will be in town to test North Medford. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, West Linn 52, North Medford 7. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. With Brendan Egan, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Willamette High School in Eugene, Oregon.